Hey y'all, I forget that we don't have the intro thing going. It's broke. I asked for a change and I guess I should have just left it alone. But hope everybody's having a great Monday. Still a lot of sickness out there. A lot of people gone at work. I know my daughter that teaches in Kiefer. She said they've struggled. My daughter that works at Webco, they've struggled. Just have so much sickness. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they'd gone to urgent care, and it took the wait was going to be like 4 hours, and I just can't imagine. There's a lot of sickness. So wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. And load up on some vitamin C, some zinc, some echinacea, all those good things that'll help your body fight off stuff. I take Young Living supplement. It is called, it just left me the name of it. I forgot to take one this morning as I was leaving. I was like, oh, I forgot to take that. I need to make sure that I take it every day because it does have all of the good things in it that will help you not be so susceptible and help build your immune system up. But there's lots of things out there. So be sure you're taking something. Last night for women's, yesterday was my long day. I call it my long day at work. We had security team. So Chris made some pulled pork. Lori had made some baked beans. And then we had some cake left over from youth on Wednesday. So that was their dessert. And so feeding them, cleaning it up and everything. And then we had elders and deacons meeting yesterday as well. Had to prepare for the budget to finalize all of that. And then I had a ladies meeting last night. So I asked Chris, I said, just in case I'm late, will you, she said, you want us to play a game? I said, that'd be perfect. So we just played a game last night, but it was so much fun. And there weren't very many of us here, but it was just so much fun just to laugh because we laughed a lot. And just to have that fellowship, that connection with other people, just to be able to enjoy that time was so refreshing. And because usually on Mondays I talk about what I talked about Saturday or Sunday night, so I don't have anything. So I didn't have anything, but I had a conversation this morning with someone, and we were talking about letting others bully us, so to speak. Letting others use us as a punching bag, or whatever term you want to use, or being rude, or being spiteful, being hateful, whatever it is you want to use. And it got me to thinking, and I'm like, okay, that's, because I know without a shadow of a doubt the Lord has put me here. I had an instance recently where he reinforced that, and I felt like a little kid that got my hand slapped a little bit by his correction, and I needed it. And he told me I needed to stop. So in all of that, and saying all of that, Matthew 5, and starting at verse 13, and this is Jesus talking. It's in red letters. So Jesus says, you are the salt of the earth, but what good is salt if it has lost its flavor? Can you make it useful again? It will be thrown out and trampled underfoot as worthless. So you, me, we are the salt of the earth. We have a purpose here, and he has called us for such a time as this. We can't let what other people think. We can't let what other people say. We can't let I talked to the kids on Wednesday and Thursday about character, and our character should be that we don't care what other people say. If we're doing what the Lord has asked us to do, then that's all that matters. It's about being obedient. But this is verse 14. You are the light of the world. We are. We're the light of the world. Like a city on a mountain, glowing in the night for all to see. When you travel, if you fly at night and you're flying into the airport and you just see the city and it's all lit up, or if you're traveling at night and, as you're starting to descend and you can see little towns and little pockets, just little places of light. That's what it's referring to as us. We need to be those pockets of light. We need to be that city on a hill. When you travel at night and you come up over a hill, going into a community or a town or a city, you just see the light and you can see it just glow. That's what we need to be. We need to be that light. Don't hide your light under a basket. Instead, put it on a stand and let it shine for all. Don't put it under a basket. For me, that is right now, don't let somebody else put you under a basket. Don't let somebody else dim your light. Don't let somebody's words dim your light. Don't let somebody's actions dim your light. Don't let somebody's jealousy or anger or bitterness or whatever it may be dim your light. Don't let that happen. Shine for what God has given you. Shine for the purpose He has put in your heart. Shine for Him, and He'll take care of the rest. In the same way, let your good deeds shine out for all to see, so that everyone will praise your Heavenly Father. That doesn't mean go out and tell everybody every good thing that you've done. Just go do them, and it doesn't matter who sees them, as long as the Lord receives the glory and the honor for it. I was listening to a story this morning that a pastor was talking about, and there was a widow woman, and she was praying, Lord, fill my pantry. Lord, fill my pantry. Lord, fill my pantry. Lord, fill my... She's praying days and days and days. Sitting at her kitchen table praying, Lord, fill my pantry. And her doorbell rang. And she went to the door, and lo and behold, there were just groceries enough to fill her pantry. And she said, He did it. God did it. God did it. God did it. And a gentleman stepped out from behind the bush and said, God didn't do that. I did that. I did that. I heard you praying out your window the other day, Lord, fill my pantry, fill my pantry. I went. I spent my money. I drove my car. I did it. And she was like, God did it. God did it. God did it. And he said, are you not hearing me? I don't believe there is a God. You're praising a God that doesn't exist. I don't believe in Him. And she said, God did it. God did it. And he did it. And he was like, no, God did not do that. I did this. I did this. I used my own money. I used my own credit card. And she goes, God did it, and He used the devil's bill. She just knew that God did it, and sometimes we have to do that. But we also have to understand we've got to quit giving the devil so much credit. He doesn't cause us to do anything. Can he put the temptation there? Yes, he can. But we have to follow through with it. We have a free will. We have that opportunity to turn around and say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get into this competition with you. I'm not going to get into this argument with you. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to walk away, and I'm going to let my light shine for all the world to see that Jesus lives within me, and I'm going to be obedient to Him. Some days that's hard. Some days, every time you turn around, something is just one thing right after the other, right after the other. My girls were talking about how hard things have been lately, and I said, but thankfully you have all you need. Thankfully you have everything to take care of everything that you faced. You've been able to overcome every obstacle that has been thrown your way. The Lord has blessed you greatly. Sometimes we get so focused on the problem or the irritation or the words spoken by somebody else that we lose sight of what He's called us to do. And that is, you are the light of the world, like a city on a mountain, glowing in the night for all to see. That's what He wants from us. He just wants everybody that we come in contact with to know who we serve and who we love and who is working through us. Are we going to still make mistakes? We absolutely are. We're going to make mistakes, and we are going to make mistakes, and He's going to humble us, probably more times than we want to admit, but He's going to humble us, and He's going to say, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have done that. You need to go apologize. Your actions need to change. You need to do this, or you need to do that. He's going to humble us, and we need to allow Him to do that. It's very hard because we want to think we're right. As mamas, we want to fix everything. As women, we think we can fix everything, and I'm learning there's nothing I can fix. He needs to handle it all, and I will just obey Him and do as He's asked me to do. I hope you guys have a great, great Monday. Men, don't forget you have a meeting tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. You guys meet in the multipurpose building. Women, we will meet in here at 10:30 on Wednesday morning. And then we're going to go over to the food pantry and organize and put up. We've gotten a lot of donations lately. I have been taking out expired food. Someone actually came and got all the expired food today because they had a family in need, and they said they didn't care. They didn't care. They just needed food for their family. And it was a rather large family. So they took the expired food, and so we will, I only got halfway through the pantry, so there's still another half that we got to go through, check expiration dates, because we can't give out expired food. They can take it willingly if they want to, but I have to put it in a separate section so they know that it is expired. But we're going to be doing that. If you would like to donate, we would love to have some donations of food. We have a lot of green beans. We have a lot of corn. We don't have peas, mixed vegetables. We do have a lot of canned fruit. I think most of our soups have gone out of date as well, so we could use soups and stuff like that. Just things that are simple, because a lot of people don't have the capability to fix a gourmet meal. They may just have a microwave. They may, we need to be able to help in that way as well. So if you can help, just let me know. We're thankful for all that has been brought in, and I will know more once we get it all organized, what we truly, truly do need. And our food pantry is available on an appointment basis. You can come out during the day. I am here almost every day. I'm usually here from 10 to 5, so here most every day. So if you need food, please get with us, or if you know somebody that needs food, please get with us. The church phone number is 918-399-5956. And if you would like to be a sponsor for our lives, we do need some sponsors. As you can tell, our first service we're having some issues with, but it's because of networking, and so we need to do some networking updates, and so we need to be able to have some dedicated funds to that. So if you would like to sponsor not only the daily lives, but it's the Sunday lives as well, we would gladly take that and use it for that purpose. And then youth will be in here on Wednesday night as well. So I hope you guys have a great day. The weather is nicer today. I left Stella at home today. She'd been cooped up in the house most of the weekend, so I let her out and put her in her pen and let her get some sunshine and let her bark at the trees and the leaves and all the things. And so she got to stay home today. And hopefully when I get home this evening, I'm supposed to go to ball games. I thought they were at home, but they're in DPU, and I'm not sure if I'm going yet. Can't make up my mind. I don't like driving in the dark anymore. I'm getting old. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you back here tomorrow.